12:07. Welcome back to another Bit Legend video, fellas. Welcome back. Alright, what are we doing here? So, this is gonna be questionable. God, the first guy caught us. Usually we can hang that corner. You can hang a corner, but we got. So, the octopus does attack furthest. Nobody else is really relevant. And the big boss is the blue cute kill guy. I think cute kill goes into Moonlight. I used to have to capture them. I think he is the reason why Moonlight's blue. But Moonlight's not with us right now. He's resting. So, other things to talk about. So honestly, doing all these videos back to back, I tell you what, it almost feels like streaming, minus the chat interactions, which, I definitely miss that, but it kind of feels like streaming. It kind of does. Just, I don't know, pumping out content, doing big things. Streaming will come back as soon as the world is, still navigatable. I don't even know what I want to say there. I know YouTube doesn't like people talking about political stuff for whatever reason. I don't know why. I guess advertisers don't like political topical events. I don't know. I don't really get into it anyways, so it doesn't really matter, but I don't know. When I did the flag that comes after 9:10 but comes before 9:12, I had to retitle that video a handful of times because YouTube wouldn't let me post it. I'm not joking. This is like what the algorithm is. When people talk about, the YouTube algorithm is crazy, it's crazy, man. It is crazy. I don't know. It's a little bit out of hand from my limited experiences with it. But yeah, so the flag that comes after 9:10 and comes before 9:12, I had to retitle that video a couple times, fiddle with it, mess with it. I don't know, to get it to even post. Like what in the world? I don't know. I'm not topical, guys. I'm not doing that. One of the things I always kind of wondered about, hey, what are you gonna have? Oh, you're gone. Oh, in the settings, I think I have the merchants turned off if it's not like a legendary thing, so maybe I won't see it. I probably need to go change that in settings. If you have your merchants turned off, turn them on, man. You want to see what they got these days. It's a whole new ball game. But I did have that debate with some friends. I was like, hey, I'm doing some stuff online, and if I ever get it to a point of notoriety where my opinion, people think it matters, which it won't and it doesn't, but would I comment on such world issues, right? And I'm stuck on that one. I feel like it's an interesting debate because on one hand, if you don't say anything, then, maybe you're not supporting people that should be supported or whatnot. But if you do say stuff, are you really just kind of like milking it? Like, let's say theoretically, let's use an example that's not based on what's going on these days. But let's say some nasty hurricane hits some area. Do you talk about it or do you not? That's not political, so that's easy to talk about, right? Well, a lot of times you'll see people mention events like that, and it's really just a way for them to be relevant or for them to hey, sending my thoughts, I don't know. I feel like you're milking a bad event for your own benefit, whether that's, keeping you in the spotlight or making you seem like you're amazing or something. That's the boss, yeah. Want to play a game with me? What sort of game? Act as boxer, you act as punching bag. Dude, these monsters are mean. And I feel like, for my hurricane example, that's like an easy one to chat about. But okay, let's take it the next step. What if it's political, kind of like what we're talking about with today's current events? And I don't know how much I can mention based again because YouTube's a little bit crazy. It's like sometimes people go to the internet and go to play their games and whatnot to escape what is going on. Wow, I'm taking some damage, fellas. A lot of times we go to this, we want to watch this and that to escape from what's going on instead of just seeing all that stuff. It's like, if you want to see that stuff, you watch the news. If you want to go and chill and enjoy something else, heal all that. I don't want to heal team for 3SP. What is it? This is heal self. I feel like it's important to have certain escapes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, would I talk about a political issue? I don't know. But hey, it depends on the day. You never know. I get fired up about certain things. Boom. So this was interesting. I took a respectable amount of damage there, and like I've been saying, maybe I jinxed myself. I'm a tanky boy. Maybe I just got super unlucky and I didn't like dodge or absorb anything. But that was a respectable amount of damage. But anyways, it's over. It's gone. It's done. I believe this is the last flag before the dungeon, so we'll do the dungeon to kind of compress these videos together. We'll do our little victory lap. I'll keep rambling on borderline political stuff, and we'll make it happen. But it's one of those things, whether you got a podcast or whether you got a YouTube channel or whatnot, do you use your position to talk about stuff? It's like, the other thing is, let's say there's some actor who's winning some award. Hey, you're winning the Oscar for whatever. And they're up there and they're talking about political stuff and saving the world and all this and that. And you're like, can you just shut up and get your award and get out of there? Like, what are you doing? So I think there's a time and a place, but I don't know. I don't want to be throwing that at people. So we're going to stay politically neutral. I don't know. Like, I feel like the worst thing is, like, let's say you're looking to buy shoes. So you're going to some shoe company or whatever. And then all over everywhere, they've got all this political stuff. And it's like, dude, what? Just make good shoes. You're a shoemaker. Make good shoes. I don't want to hear your politics. Just shut up and make shoes. That's it. I remember Dave Chappelle talking about, like, something happened and he was criticizing the media because the media's all, going around to celebrities, and it's like, what does Ja Rule think at a time like this? Like, I don't give a damn what Ja Rule thinks at a time like this. I want to hear, if we're talking hurricanes, I want to hear like some sort of environmentalist, some sort of earth science person. I don't know, like meteorologist maybe. I don't know. Oh, that was, yeah? Okay, yeah. I'm getting confused. I've confused myself. Also, who knows? Maybe I'm not intelligent enough to talk about such things. But anyways, we'll do a little victory lap. Again, I forgot to turn on merchants. So I should see something in the merchant shop if it's a legendary or higher. But I'm going to turn on all things in merchants just to see what they have in the future. Or I'll forget again, whatever. Cute killer would be nice to have, but I don't. But yeah, it's like, I remember the Chick-fil-A situation. Chick-fil-A did what Chick-fil-A does, and then people are like boycotting. But the issue is, Chick-fil-A is so good that the people that were, I guess marginalized is the word. The people that are being marginalized, they were still eating at Chick-fil-A. They're like, yeah, I know Chick-fil-A hates me, but I got to say, man, they make good chicken, dude. So I don't know. But all I'm saying is, if you make chicken sandwiches, make sandwiches. If you make shoes, make shoes. I don't want to hear about your politics. I don't want to hear about, sending thoughts and prayers over to whatever country had an earthquake recently. Like, man, either just do something. Don't talk about it. I don't know. Most roundabout way possible to tell you guys I'm not going to do too much political stuff. But hey, I'm telling you, man, games are the future. Games are the future. We're starting to see that now. I mean, everybody's stuck at home, so that's obviously going to be a big push there. But if you think about it, it's like, I was lucky. I'm a relatively big person, so sports and me, we get along. I enjoy sports. Sports most of the time enjoys me. But what if I wasn't over 6 feet? What if I was like 5 foot nothing, right? Basketball, football is probably not for me. Maybe soccer, maybe not. And a lot of people have realized that, because we kind of we push this thing on kids where it's like anybody can do anything. That couldn't be more wrong. That's so wrong. But I think with video games is, the closest you can get to that. It doesn't matter. You could be 6 feet tall, you can be 7 feet tall, you can be 4 feet tall. But if you can click a mouse, you can get those headshots. You know what I'm saying? So it evens out the playing field a little bit. Some people, it takes them a while to realize it, but, all right, hey guys, come here. We have a guest. Actually, I'm not here to This is an offer you can't refuse. There we go. There we go. Family-friendly dialogue. I'll take it. But anyways, it's like, if you don't have the physicality for certain sports, it's not going to happen. Jiu-jitsu is cool because jiu-jitsu works for everybody, but they still even put that in weight classes and whatnot. But with gaming, it's like if you can click a mouse and type on a keyboard, man, it all comes down to you making decisions. That said, as gaming continues to get bigger, there will be another genetic selection. So some people have a nervous system that's actually a lot faster than others. It just fires faster. So you'll see that kind of selection. You're already seeing that now at those like super top level FPS people or people playing StarCraft with like 1,000 APM. There already is a little bit of that there, but it's less. Anyways, we're rambling about things. Well, that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna ramble, and we're gonna knock out some flags. So there we go, boys. Whoo. Dude, we're going to unlock, I feel like, unless we get completely smashed in the face by these next 3 flags, we're going to unlock Raid 8. And it's been a long time coming. As always, I appreciate you guys for coming with me on this journey, and I will see you in the next video.